Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Go.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a whole lot of everything and I come from stud. And now the whole world don't know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from stud. When I'm gone, the whole world don't know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street line. I was trying to shout harder than the street light. Ran the street sometimes.
Welcome to SummitCitySports.com. I'm Steve Worth alongside Aiden North here at the DeKalb New Year's Tournament. We've already had Game 1. DeKalb was victorious 50-47 in Game 2. We have the Northrop Bruins who come in at 1-7 on the year. Their only win came against East Noble 61-48. Lost to Norwell, New Haven, Anderson, Lures, Leo, South, and Heritage. They played back on 12-20, so it's been almost 2 weeks since they've played. For Lakewood Park, they are 3-3 on the year. They beat Southern Wells, beat Bluffton, a good Bluffton team. That's a very good win for them. They were supposed to play Dwenger. That got postponed due to Dwenger's postseason run in football. Lost to Eden, and then lost to Heritage. Bounced back with a win against Fremont, and then lost to Eastside on the 16th. So they haven't played for almost 2.5 weeks for them. Northrop is led in scoring by Don Larray Reese with 10.6 a game. Anthony Barnes with 9.5. Tyvon Alexander 7.7, and Jackson Robinson with 4.4. Zeke Harris with 4.6. For Lakewood Park, Avery McFarland is their leading scorer at 20.8. Kobe Marquardt with 9.2. He had 21 against Fremont. He actually set the school record in threes in a game. He had 7 threes in a game earlier in the year. Then you got Cohen Johnson, freshman, with 6.3. Will Nolott, 4.2. Noah Carnahan, 3.7. Garrett Black, 3.3, and Madden Knox, 2.7, and Caleb Shire, 2.8. In this game, Northrop's really going to use their athleticism, and Lakewood Park's going to have to find a way to shut them down. It'll be interesting to see what kind of defense Lakewood Park will throw at Northrop. Will they run a zone, or will they match them up man-to-man? Man-to-man, you know, you're playing a quicker team. You got to move the feet. You can't play with the hands, so we'll see how Coach Estep will match up against this Northrop Bruins team. Coach Jared Estep is in his first year on the boys' side, coached the girls' side for a number of years. He's 3-3 in his first year. Shane Merriman is in his third year at Northrop at 12-42. Let's go ahead and thank some sponsors that make this broadcast possible here on SummitCitySports.com.
Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eye Fish. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. Alton Weller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit AltonWellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board together. We can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping you defend yourself against the government and any other criminal accusations. Visit JollyLawFirm.com for more information. Sequoia Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services. Online degree programs at University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu to learn more. specialist in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women who build with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine Edge Training Program maximizes your performance to help you reach your goals and gauge to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And today's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on X at 260 Sports. Follow us on Facebook on Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
All right, we're getting ready for the starting lineups here. We'll be broadcasting all the games today. So coming up this afternoon, we will have at 1:30 Hanover Central versus Indian Creek. 3:15 we'll have Northrop again against Whiteland. 5 o'clock we'll have Indian Creek versus DeKalb. And then 6:45 Whiteland versus Lakewood Park. Northrop will start number 1, Anthony Barnes, a 6'6" junior, averaging 9.5, 6 rebounds a game. Then they'll go with number 2, Zeke Harris, junior, 4.6, 2.4 rebounds. And then number 3, Jackson Robinson, a guard, 4.3 points a game, junior. And then they'll run with Miles Scott, a senior, 2.3, and then Don LeRae Reese rounding out the lineup, leading scorer, number 5, senior, 10.6 a game. Lakewood Park will start with Madden Knox, a senior. Number 3, Kobe Marquardt, a sophomore. Number 11, Cohen Johnson, a freshman. Senior, number 15, Avery McFarland, averaging 20.8 a game. And number 31 in the middle, a junior, Noah Carnahan.
Be very interesting to see if Northrop's able to bounce back after kind of a rough start to the season, 1-7 to start things off, but they'll have to really contain Avery McFarland, averaging a double-double in every game he's played so far. So they'll need to keep him off the glass.
Yeah, Northrop really has played a gauntlet of a schedule early on, so they're looking for maybe get a couple wins here. Tip is won by the Bruins. Don LeRae Reese will hand it off to number 3. That is Jackson Robinson. Robinson will work it near the volleyball line. And it looks like Lakewood Park will play a 1-3-1 defense. And Don LeRae Reese missed the three-point bucket, and Kobe Marquardt with the good box out gives it off to Cohen Johnson. He'll bring it across the timeline at the top. Goes behind the back, goes to the left side. He's looking, picks up his dribble, bounce pass to Avery McFarland. He puts it up, missed the shot, and Don LeRae Reese has the rebound for Northrop. He'll give it off to number 3, Jackson Robinson. Robinson goes over to number 2, Harris. Harris drives right baseline, kicks it back out to Robinson. Robinson bounces it in to Barnes. Barnes back out to Miles Scott. Miles Scott will work it around the perimeter. Again, Lakewood Park playing a little 1-3-1, and we have a whistle. Looks like a little injury here. Looks like number 2, Isaiah Harris. So Northrop will go to their bench for the first time, and they'll bring in Michael Griffin Jr.
10 guys on the roster for Northrop, only 5 guys on the bench for the Bruins. Lakewood with a pretty deep bench, it looks like.
Pass goes into Don LeRae Reese, leading scorer for the Northrop Bruins, averaging about 10 a game. Robinson. They get it into Barnes. Back out to Robinson for 3. No good off the back of the iron. Chased down. Robinson gets his own rebound, and he traveled. He took an extra step there. Looks like Northrop's going to pick him up full court, put a little pressure on him.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Lakewood is able to respond to a team like Northrop, who's a 4A squad versus Lakewood being a 1A squad.
Yeah, it's definitely good for Lakewood, give them some good competition, as you're going to see some pretty good teams heading into the postseason. Lakewood did win their sectional last year. In their sectionals, Bethany Christian, Fremont, Lakeland, Fort Wayne, Canterbury, Smith Academy, and Hamilton.
I mean, it really helps that Blackhawk has the success factor.
Correct. They're already up in 3A. They're actually in DeKalb's sectional.
Yeah, potentially could move up further if they do some things this year.
So Lakewood had turned it over, back to Northrop. Still 0-0, and you know, this is kind of interesting of our first game too. Both teams struggled out of the bat. Again, you're playing on a non-start time. 11:45 is not a typical start time for a high school basketball game.
Looks like Lakewood's really forcing Northrop to take the 3 ball, and so far Northrop's not been able to execute.
They're doing a really good job taking Barnes out of the game. Barnes, the big guy, 6'6", really not allowing him to get the ball at the blocks. Good take there by Robinson. He puts it up and in. Jackson Robinson makes the first bucket of the game for the Northrop Bruins. Can Lakewood answer? McFarland picks up his dribble, gives it off to Marquardt. Marquardt will work right side. He gets it to Madden. Madden knocks, hands it off from McFarland. McFarland lost it, and we will have a foul, I believe. Foul on Miles Scott. Cohen Johnson will inbound it. He's looking. He'll get it into Avery McFarland. McFarland catches it near the Baron. Back to Cohen Johnson. Back into Carnahan. Carnahan will back it down. Little slip pass to McFarland. He put it up and he traveled. Took that extra step there. 2-0 here. 5:37 to play here in the first quarter. Bruins. We're here at DeKalb. Cross-court pass. 3 on the way. And it's good. Miles Scott knocks the 3 down. And stolen away. Don LeRae Reese will put it up and in. So just like that, Northrop up 7-0. Lakewood needs an answer. Carnahan from the right corner. He missed it badly. And the Bruins come away with it. Tipped away. McFarland has it. Gets it ahead to Marquardt. Marquardt drives right, left side. Back to McFarland. McFarland gets it to Cohen Johnson for 3. And he knocks it down. Cohen Johnson with the big 3.
Gets Lakewood on the board first, and they look to try to use that. Has some momentum.
Back the other way. Miles Scott will try to answer, and he knocks it down. Miles Scott feeling it from outside, his second 3 of the game. And it's 10-3 Northrop. 4:17 to play here. Cohen Johnson hands it off to Madden Knox. Madden Knox traveled. Unless they got a foul here.
Official's going to call a foul.
Little hand check. I think the push caused them to take the extra step. William Nolott will check in. Miles Scott will take a seat. Looks like Isaiah Harris is back and in the game. Nolott gets it into Marquardt. Marquardt back to Nolott. They'll get it into McFarland on the left block. He'll back in, turn, gets it to Carnahan. Carnahan spins, fakes, and he took that. And then we got a 3-second call. I think Coach Estep wanted McFarland to take up that shot. He had it on the left block. A little tentative. The 1-3-1 defense by Lakewood Park. 10-3 Bruins lead here. 3:47. Don LeRae Reese, nice pull-up jumper. He hits it. Don LeRae Reese, he's got 4. Lakewood will break the pressure. Cohen Johnson gets a double team. He gets himself in a little bit of trouble here. Gets it to Kobe Marquardt. Marquardt over to Carnahan. Carnahan looking, spins, gets it into Nolott. Nolott spins, again, gets it back out to Carnahan. Carnahan into McFarland, puts it up and in. Good offensive set right there by the Panthers. Yeah, it's really key. They got to get the ball in the hands of Avery McFarland, and if he gets a double team, maybe kick it out to Kobe Marquardt for a 3-ball. Cuts it to 7, 12-5, 2:55 left here in the second quarter. Pass goes in to number 1, Barnes. He missed the shot. McFarland's got it. Kicks it back out to Cohen Johnson. Nolott Marquardt for three, knocks it down. Kobe Marquardt, he hits the triple. And just like that, Lakewood within 4.
Marquardt only a sophomore for the Panthers.
Harris, cross-court pass to Robinson to Barnes. Barnes gets a triple team. He puts up the one-hand shot, and it's in. Barnes has got his first 2, the 6'6" junior. Marquardt picks up his dribble, gives it to Cohen Johnson. Back to McFarland. McFarland goes between the legs, hands it off to Marquardt. Marquardt to Nolot, to Carnahan. Carnahan to McFarland for 3, and it's in and out. And the Bruins get the rebound. They'll leak it out to Reese. Reese in the lane, and we got a jump ball. Miles Scott comes in for Jackson Robinson. 1:41 left here, 14-8. Cohen Johnson gets it to Nolot. Nolot back to Johnson. Johnson gets it to McFarland. McFarland drives right baseline, goes up and under, and hits the shot. Good take there by Avery McFarland. McFarland's got 4. And the Panthers are within 4. 1:18 to play here.
That's the thing if you're Bruins. You need to contain McFarland and see if anyone else for Lakewood can hit their shots.
3 on the way by Reese. He missed it off the back of the iron. Tipped up, and the Bruins get the offensive rebound. Harris, he thought about pulling it, gives it to Barnes. Barnes will work, gives it over to Reese on the left side. Reese will pull it back to the top of the key. Harris back to Reese. Reese, bounce pass over to Miles Scott. Miles Scott bounces it back over to Harris. They'll swing it on the left wing to Michael Griffin Jr. Back over to Reese. He hop steps, puts it up and in. Good take right there. Don LeRae Reese. Don LeRae Reese, he's got 6, leading the Bruins here in the first quarter in a 6-point lead. And there's a steal by the Bruins. And foul by Nolot. That'll be the first foul on the Panthers. It's going to be out of bounds underneath the bucket. 16-10. Bruins looking to add to their lead. And that's a catch and 1. Take there, right there by Anthony Barnes. Let's look at that again. Excellent out of bounds execution right there on our Anderson Cool and Heat replay. Nobody fronted him. Got a wide open opportunity and completes the and 1, and it's good. So 19 to 10. Lakewood needs an answer here. 20 seconds left here. They get it into McFarland. McFarland turns. He gets it knocked away. Recovers. Back to Marquardt for 3. And he hits it. Kobe Marquardt, second 3 of the game. 19-13. That should probably end the quarter unless Don LeRae Reese hits the 3 at the buzzer. And Northrop is up 22-13 at the end of 1. We'll be right back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here to start the second quarter. Northrop hit that three at the buzzer.
Yeah, very high offensive scoring for both teams. Northrop up to 22 points in this first quarter.
Yeah, Northrop are only averaging 46, so they're halfway to their average. Northrop done a pretty good job knocking down shots. Marcourt coming off the screen. Gets it to Cohen Johnson. Cohen Johnson to Carnahan. Back to Cohen Johnson. Cohen Johnson gets a double team. Bounces it into Marfarland. He puts it up and in. Excellent execution right there by the Panthers. McFarland's got 6. 22-15. Miles Scott already hit 2 threes. Missed this one. That was from about NBA range. Farland drives right side. Nobody picks him up. Puts it up, and he drew the foul. So he'll go to the line and get 2 shots.
One thing I noticed is Tyvon Alexander not on the bench for Northrop, so could be a big loss in the tournament today for Northrop.
Free throws good by McFarland. Yeah, he's been a pretty key piece. Usually Jackson Robinson comes off the bench. McFarland up to 7. Make it 8. 22-17. Inside. Blocked there by Avery McFarland. He blocked Barnes from behind. Yeah, Lakewood needs to get a stop here. Robinson gets it into Reese, and he's fouled after the shot. Not a good foul right there on the closeout.
2 shots for the Bruins. Donald Reese Jr. on the line.
Reese will be at the line. He's already got 9. Looking for 10 and 11. His average is 10. He hits it. He'll have 1 more.
2 more.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was a 3.
It was a 3.
Entering the game for the Bruins, Michael Griffin Jr. Entering the game for the Panthers, Andrew Nixon.
Andrew Nixon comes in for Carnahan. Griffin Jr. checks in for Barnes. Free throw good. So Don LeRae Reese hits all 3, makes it 25-17. No lot. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Cohen Johnson. Johnson to Marcourt. Over to Nixon. Nixon to Nolot. Back to Cohen Johnson. Gets it to Nixon. Nolot pulls the 3. No good. And that's rebounded by number 4, Miles Scott. Back to Don LeRae Reese. He's got the hot hand for the Bruins here early. 25-17. Good deflection there by.
Actually, this is going to be an errant pass.
Yeah. It looked like it might have hit Nixon's hand, but I guess it didn't. It's an optical illusion. Cohen Johnson will bring it up. 6 minutes to play here, 25-17. Johnson gets it off to Avery McFarland on the right side. He'll work. He'll drive right baseline. In for the game at number 21, Braden Hessenzall. Shot is up and good. Hessenzall puts it up and Hosenzall puts it up and in. So 27-17. Coach Merriman hasn't used Hessenzall much this year. Going deep into that bench today. You know you got 2 games today. You want to keep those legs fresh. 27-17, Lakewood needs an answer here. McFarland drives right side, puts it up, drew the foul, and he'll get 2 shots.
Bruins foul, number 2, Isaiah Harris. His first, team second.
Falls on Harris. His first, team second. McFarland puts it up and in. He'll have one more. Puts it up, missed it. Northrop will work it around the perimeter. 3 on the way, Reese. And that goes off the top of the backboard. So Lakewood Park down 9. 27-18. No lot. Gets it into McFarland. McFarland, and he traveled. Anthony Barnes checks in. Cross-court pass there. 3 on the way. Jackson Robinson off the backboard. Hessensall puts it up and drew the foul. They'll get 2 shots. Fouls on Marquardt, his second, team second. 27-18. Shot is no good. Madden Knox checks in for no lot. And Andrew Nixon comes to the bench, and Carnahan checks in. 27-18. And that free throw's no good. Lane violation. Miles Scott checks in. Again, Northrop will pick him up full court, put some pressure on him. Avery McFarland drives in the lane, kicks it out to Carnahan. Carnahan will pull a 3, no good, he's short. That's the second open look Carnahan has had in that right corner, and he's missed it. 4:17 to play here in the second, 27-18. Northrop will take some time here, move the ball around the perimeter. Long 3, no good. Miles Scott gets it, back to Barnes. Barnes will pull a 3 from the right wing, and he knocks it down. Anthony Barnes. Northrop with 30, Lakewood with 18. Northrop really knocking it down from the field today. Ball tipped out of bounds, it'll be Northrop basketball. Yeah, Aiden, we saw Northrop against South. They're really knocking shots down today.
Yeah, they're really playing good basketball today. You got to probably feel good after kind of an abysmal start to the year, being 1-7.
Isaiah Harris pulls the 3. He missed it. Cohen Johnson, good hustle play there. He gets it to Avery McFarland. McFarland to Madden Knox. Madden Knox up to Cohen Johnson. Coach E-Step will take a full timeout. We will too. Northrop 30, Lakewood 18. Will be back on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Coming line, so I tell the truth all the time. Ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions. But I ain't really the game up. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it. I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me. A stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on my pin. I Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city. They try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com after Lakewood Park timeout. Lakewood Park down 12, largest deficit of the game.
Yeah, Lakewood Park really needs an answer here offensively. McFarland's kind of gone cold. Someone else needs to step up for the Panthers.
Yeah, they've had some good looks. They just haven't knocked down the shots. They'll work it around the perimeter. McFarland finds Madden Knox. He puts it up and in. Good look right there. Good execution by the Panthers. Cut the lead to 10. Stolen away, McFarland. Fakes. Gets it to Knox. Back to McFarland. McFarland puts it up and drew the foul. That's what Coach Estep wants. He wants the hands in favor of McFarland just about every time if he's getting an opportunity to take the shot.
Bruins foul, Anthony Barnes. His second, team third.
Barnes' second foul.
Yeah, that could change the game a little bit, not having Barnes in there. For Northrop, we'll see how long Coach Merriman leaves him in.
Entering the game for the Bruins, number 10, Michael Griffin Jr.
And he knocks it down. We have a whistle. Fouls on Cohen Johnson. His first, team's third. A little zone action by the Panthers. Looks like a little 3-2 zone this time. Throw a little something different at Northrop, see what their execution's like. Jackson Robinson says, I'll take the three and knock it down. Good take there by Jackson Robinson. He's got 5. And Northrop's up 33-21, 2:15 to play. They'll work it around the perimeter. Good pressure defense right there. Miles Scott knocked it out of bounds.
Entering the game for the Bruins, Jalen Jackson and Gabriel Kasanga.
Gabriel Kasanga and Jalen Jackson check in. So Coach Merriman using everybody here. They'll work it around the perimeter. 3 on the way, no good by McFarland. Don Leroy Reese gets it, pushes it ahead, Miles Scott. Miles Scott puts it up and in. Breakdown on defense there by Lakewood, letting the offensive player get behind him. 35-21, largest deficit for the Panthers. They got to get something going here offensively. Get Northrop a 4A school. Biggest division in Indiana high school basketball, Lakewood Park 1A. So a huge difference, but it's always good to play those bigger schools. Marquardt for 3, knocks it down. Kobe Marquardt, his third 3 of the game.
He's been hot from behind the arc.
Yeah, he's shooting it well, so Lakewood's got to find a way to get the ball in his hands. Under a minute to play here, 35-24. Jackson to Miles Scott. Back to Jackson, and Jackson. We got a timeout, Northrop. We'll take a full 1-2 here on SummitCitySports.com.
Entering the game for the Bruins, Jackson Robinson.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy.
All right, back to live action here. Northrop under a minute to play here in the second quarter. 11-point lead for the Bruins. Bruins only averaging 46 points a game. They're already at 35. Miles Scott gets it inside to Michael Griffin Jr. Gets a double team, puts it up, and it's no good. But he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Free throw's good. We'll have one more coming. And makes them both. Michael Griffin Jr. 13-point lead, 25 seconds remains here. And there's a foul. Miles Scott will get called for the foul. That's the 4th team foul, so one more. And Lakewood will be shooting 2. Cohen Johnson gets it in with 20 seconds. Down to 10. Carnahan. Down to 5. Marquardt fakes. Gets it to Cohen Johnson. He'll throw up the shot. And that will end the first half. Northrop 37 and the Panthers 24. We'll take a break and have some halftime stats here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now and the talent that is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Go.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Come But now I got a whole lot of everything, and I come from study. And now the whole world gon' know my name, and I used to have nothing. But now I got a whole lot of everything, that's why I come from study. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to sound harder than the street light. Ran the streets sometimes.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com. Northrop leading 37-24. First half scoring first for the Northrop Bruins. Michael Griffin Jr. 2 points. Braden Hessensall with 2 points. Jackson Robinson 5 points. Miles Scott 6 points. Anthony Barnes 5 points. Leading scorer for Northrop, Don Leray Reese with 12 points. For Lakewood Park, Madden Knox 2 points, Kobe Marcourt 9 points, Cohen Johnson 3 points, Avery McFarland with 10 points for 24. So Lakewood down 13. We'll take a break and we'll have the second half here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit, and I'm rich, and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up we make. Shut they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, Steve Orth alongside Aiden Orth. Lakewood down 13. They'll start with the ball here. Kobe Marcourt picks up where he left off, and he hits the 3.
Yeah, that's exactly what Lakewood needs to do. They need to figure out a way to get Marquand or McFarland the basketball. They've been their 2 top scorers so far, and Northrop has done a great job offensively, although they missed that opportunity there.
Marcourt over to Cohen Johnson. Garrett Black into the game for the first time. Cohen Johnson. Marcourt will pull another 3. No good. Off the left there. McFarland chases it down. He fakes. Gives it off to Black. Back to Nolot. Nolot. Over to Johnson to Black. Black drives right side. Hands it off to Marcourt. Marcourt over to Cohen Johnson. Back to Garrett Black. Garrett Black. Top. Right wing. Goes over to Nolot. Nolot gets it to McFarland. McFarland drives right baseline, goes up and under, missed the shot, tried to get some contact, but no call there. Up ahead, Don LeRae Reese puts it up and in. Again, Lakewood Park fell asleep on defense. Let the offensive player get behind him in an easy 2-point bucket.
Yeah, Northrop's really ran it in transition and really played a little bit up-tempo, and it's kind of flustered a little Lakewood defensively.
Yeah, 39-27.
Yeah, the Bruins are having an offensive party today. Haven't been able to score many points all year.
Marquardt, and he traveled.
Actually, looks like they might be calling a foul.
Yeah, he got pushed. That's what caused the foul.
His second, team's first.
Long three by Marquardt. He's short. Garrett Black gets it. Should have took it right back up. Marquardt throws up the one-hander. Gets his own rebound back to Black. Black uses athleticism, puts it up and in. Good move right there by Garrett Black.
Bruins foul, number 4, Miles Scott.
Fouls on Miles Scott.
Garrett Black shooting.
I believe that's his third. Free throws, no good. Back the other way. Northrop pushes it. Reese for three, and he knocks it down. Northrop really pushing it in transition. And Lakewood's not getting back. Marquardt, he answered. And like that, Coach Estep will take a timeout. Or 30-second timeout. We'll take 1-2 here on SummitCitySports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really f the game or we make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't stay.
So Reese makes the bucket and gets the foul.
Cohen Johnson, his third, team's first. Don LeRae Reese Jr. at the line, shooting 1.
And he makes it. (45-32). No lot. Gets it to McFarland, spins in the lane, puts it up, blocked there and out of bounds.
Great block there by Barnes. I mean, that's what happens when you're 6'6". You're able to reach the ones that normally would be able to go in.
(45-32). Stolen away. Reese gets it to Barnes. Jackson Robinson puts it up and in.
Jackson Robinson with the 2.
Robinson's got 7. Northrop 47-32. And they'll push it ahead. Barnes missed the shot. Blacks got it stolen away, and we have a foul. See if it's on the floor or on the shot. Looks like it'll be on the shot. So Griffin will be at the line, Michael Griffin Jr.
This is great defense there by McFarland to contest Barnes there from getting an open look.
Yeah, Caleb Shire is in the game. He'll get called for the foul.
Entering the game for the Bruins, number 11, Gabriel Kasanga.
Gabriel Kazanga checks in for Northrop. And both free throws are good by Michael Griffin Jr. 49-32. No lot, drives in the lane, puts up the shot, missed it. Good look. Garrett Black gets back and intercepts the pass, gets it off to McFarland. Back to Nolot. And we got a foul on Jackson Robinson.
Bruins foul, number 3, Jackson Robinson. His third, team third. Entering the game for the Bruins, number 12, Jalen Jackson.
So Robinson with his third. Jalen Jackson will come in for him. Jackson, a freshman. Was a backup quarterback for the Northrop football team behind David Callison.
Yeah, probably gets a lot of playing time next year.
McFarland almost got stripped away there, but he recovered it.
Yeah, he puts up the shot, drew the foul. He'll get 2 shots now.
Bruins foul, number 10, Michael Griffin Jr.
Griffin got a little too much hand there. You could hear it from up here, the slap.
So McFarland will be at the line. He had 10 in the first half, looking for his first points the second half. Free throw is short. And McFarland hits it. There's 11th point of the game. 49-33. This time, Lakewood will pick him up with a little bit of full court press. And there's a foul.
Looked like Barnes was trying to going up and slam that.
Yeah, McFarland fouled him. Didn't want to give him the easy bucket.
His second, team's third. Anthony Barnes shooting 2 at the line.
Barnes will be at the free throw line shooting a pair.
He hits the first. And second is also good. Barnes has 7. Northrop's largest lead of the game, 18. Farland puts it up, missed the shot. And Northrop on the move. Jackson missed the shot. Ball's loose.
Shot no good there.
3 minutes to play here in the third.
Bruins really have extended their lead and done a great job offensively.
And Jalen with the take and drew the foul.
Panthers foul, number 10, Caleb Shire. His second, team fourth. Jalen Jackson at the line, shooting for 2.
Jalen Jackson will have 2 shots here. Net rolls in.
Entering the game for the Bruins, number 4,
Andrew Nixon checks in for Caleb Shire.
So now a 20-point lead for Northrop here.
53-33.
Three ball no good there.
Good take right there. Number 5, Donald Reese Jr. He puts it up and in. There's a foul on the floor.
Bruins foul, 21, Braden Osnall. His first, team's fifth. Shooting to the line, Avery McFarland.
Be the 15th foul for Northrop.
Entering the game for the Panthers, Rig Lindblom and Cohen Johnson.
Lindblom checks in. Both free throws are good. Coach Estep will take a timeout. We will too here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Back here after the timeout, 55-35, Bruins. Bruins put 62 up in game 1. They haven't scored 60 since their win on December 9th. Northrop beats it. Miles Scott drives, puts it up and in.
Miles Scott with the 2.
Again, potentially, if this comes down to a tie in Group the Blackpool, I believe points scored will be the tiebreaker.
Garrett Black, athletic move, puts it up and in. Good take there by Garrett Black. We didn't see Garrett Black in the first half, but it's been a nice presence for Lakewood. Jackson missed it. Black comes away with it, gets it to McFarland. McFarland will bring it up. He'll drive in the lane, spin, fake, puts it up and in. Good take there by Avery McFarland. McFarland up to 15, I believe, unofficially. 57-39. And Lakewood almost forced the turnover. (57-39), 1:16 to play.
Long two, good there.
Yeah, that's good by number 11, Cameron Ford. 59-39. Down to 1 minute here in the third, and we have a travel.
Bruins back in action around 3:15 against Whiteland.
Yeah, next game up is going to be at 1:30, a little bit of a break. That'll be Hanover Central and Indian Creek. Hanover Central lost 50-47 in the game one. Indian Creek's first game of the day. Good take there, Don LeRae Reese. He puts it up and in. Don LeRae Reese is having quite a game here. Usually average 10 points. I think he's up to over 20 now. I got him for 22 unofficially. Miles Scott threw it away. Rig Lindblom comes away with it. He gets it off to Cohen Johnson. Cohen Johnson. Over to Garrett Black. Back to Cohen Johnson. Cohen Johnson gets it to McFarland. McFarland drives right side, missed the shot. And rebound by Hasenzahl.
3 seconds on the clock.
And that is the end of the third quarter. Bruins 61, Panthers 39. We'll be right back here in the fourth quarter on SummitCitySports.com.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here after the third quarter, Bruins in a commanding lead, 61-39. Northrop will be back in action at 3:15 against Whiteland. That'll be our first look at Whiteland, and then Lakewood Park will play Whiteland at 6:45. So Whiteland 4-2 on the year. Played a pretty tough schedule.
Played Center Grove pretty tightly, contestedly, earlier in the year.
61-39, 7:55 to play here in the fourth quarter. Good take right there. And there's a foul. I believe he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul, number 23, Garrett Black.
Fouls on Garrett Black.
His first, team's first. Isaiah Harris shooting 2 at the line.
Missed that one. He'll have one more. And that one's short too. Andrew Nixon gets the rebound. Lakewood trying to dig themselves back into this game here. Got to get some defensive stops. Black gets it to Cohen Johnson. Cohen Johnson. Nixon pulls the 3, in and out. Rebound, Jackson Robinson. In transition, shot no good by Zach DeRoe, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Andrew Nixon.
Fouls on Andrew Nixon.
First, team second.
And it's no good by DeRoe.
Entering the game for the Panthers, number 22, William Nolot. And
No lot. And Madden Knox check in. And second one is good. (62-39). Marquardt shooting it well from behind the arc today. Got to think they want to try to get it in the hands here with McFarland on the bench. Hit it into Lindblom. He puts it up and in.
Nice little up and under there by Lindblom.
Yeah, the freshman getting into the action.
Number 2, Isaiah Harris. His second, team's first. Shooting one at the line, Rig Lindblom.
Free throw no good. Nixon gets the rebound. Missed by Nolott.
Good find. Griffin up and in.
Michael Griffin Jr. for 2.
Griffin's got 6.
William Nolott for 2.
Nolott hits the bucket and the foul.
Jackson Robinson with a foul.
Fouls on
His
Jackson
fourth,
Robinson.
team's second. William Nolott shooting
Robinson's 4th foul.
And Nolott hits it. Nolott's first 3 points of the game. Cuts the lead to 20. Good take right there, Jackson Robinson.
for 2.
9 points for Robinson. Nolott. And we got a jump ball. And Northrop gets the steal. They'll push it ahead. Robinson catches it, puts it up and in.
Robinson for 2.
Robinson with another bucket. Robinson's got 11. Nixon. And he traveled. 5:42 left.
Number 12, Jalen Jackson. For the Panthers, number 21, Henry Nolott.
Henry Nolott will check in. Running one-hander by Jalen Jackson. He missed it. Madden Knox gets it. He'll push it ahead to Marquardt. Marquardt. 3 on the way, Madden Knox. That's no good. Chase down. Ball's loose. Jalen Jackson comes away with it for Northrop. He'll drive right side. Goes up and under, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Madden Knox. It'll be Northrop basketball underneath with 5:18 to play here. 68-44. DeRoe puts it up and in. Zach DeRoe gets the and one, and he'll have a chance to add with a free throw here. Fouls on Rig Lindblom. His first, team's third. Free throw no good off the back of the iron. Lindblom gets the rebound, gives it to William Nolott. William Nolott hands it off to Marquardt. Over to Henry Nolott to Rig Lindblom. Gets it to Madden Knox. They'll run it around the perimeter here. Nolott fakes, finds Lindblom, and he gets swatted, and the ball goes out of bounds. (70-44), 4:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass into Madden Knox. He gets it to Henry Nolott. Back to Rig Lindblom. Marquardt will pull the three, and he buries it. Another three by Marquardt, and that will be a timeout. We'll take 1-2 here on SummitCitySports.com.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com. After the timeout, Jalen Jackson missed the shot. Madden Knox gets the rebound. Shot no good. Griffin Jr. comes away with it. Gets it to Jackson. One dribble, throws it up, and he's fouled by Henry Nolott.
Panthers foul, number 21, Henry Nolott. His first, team fourth. Shooter to the line, Jalen Jackson.
Jalen Jackson will be at the line. And he knocks it down.
Entering the game for the Panthers, number 10, Caleb Shire.
Caleb Shire checks in for Kobe Marquardt. (71-47), and that free throw is good by Jalen Jackson. I believe that's his third point, all on free throws. Looks like Aiden Reckway will get ready to check in. Steal, put up, and in by number 11. Gabriel Kasongo for two. And back the other way. That bucket is good by Will Nolott. He puts it up and in and drew the foul.
Foul on Bruins, number 2, Isaiah Harris. His third, team
Fouls on Isaiah Harris.
William Nolott.
It's been good for Northrop because it's allowed them to rest most of their starters for the game upcoming against Whiteland.
Aiden Reckway checks in for William Nolott. Lakewood Park will play the last game of the day at 6:45 against a very good Whiteland squad. Shot is up and good by Giroux. Giroux puts it up and in. Giroux's got three, 76-50. Reckway tried to get it to Lindblom. Ball's loose, and it'll be Northrop basketball. And it's good for both these teams. You know, you don't have a JV game over the break. You know, in a game like this, you get some of those younger guys some minutes, some opportunities. 76-50, 3 minutes to play. Three on the way, no good by Isaiah Harris. Jalen Jackson will pull a three. He missed it. Ball's loose. Isaiah Harris chased it down. And they'll just pull it back here. He works in the lane. Harris throws up the one-hander, no good. Ball's loose. Lindblom comes away with it, ran into his own player, fell down. And three by Kazunga, no good. Harris gets the offensive rebound. He puts it up and in. Isaiah Harris with the bucket. (50-78). Shire to Reckway. Over to Lindblom. Back to Shire for three. Shire knocks it down. Caleb Shire with the three. We have a travel. Couple substitutions. Number 30, Jonathan Lyons checks in. He comes in for Madden Knox.
Entering the game for the Bruins, Braden Hasenall.
53-78. Lyons hands it off to Reckway. Reckway gets to Henry Nolot to Rig Lindblom. 3 on the way by Henry Nolot, no good. Griffin Jr. gets it. Jackson gets it in to Darrow. He puts it up and in. Zach Darrow with the 2. 80-53. And there's a foul. That'll be the 4th team foul. Next foul will put us in 2 shots.
Bruins foul, number 12, Jalen Jackson. His first, team's 4.
Caleb Shire with another 3. So Shire's got 6. Back-to-back 3s. Under a minute to play here. 80-56. Reckway will get called for the foul. That'll put Northrop at the line.
Panthers foul, 35, Aiden Reckway. His first, team's 5th. Shooting to the line, number 21, Braden Hasenall.
Hazal will be at the line. Shooting 2. 80-56. Add one more to it. And both are good. Hazal has 4. 82-56. Greg Lindblom. It's a 2. Henry Nolot, he missed it. And Northrop comes away with it. They'll pull it back and they'll just run the clock out here. Down to 10 seconds. And that is the end of game 2. Northrop takes it 82-56. It is time for our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, and that honor is going to go to Don LaRae Reese. I believe unofficially had about 22 points. Don LaRae Reese is our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game. The final score 82-56. Northrop is victorious. We'll take a little bit of a break, and then you can switch on to our next game, which will be Hanover Central and Indian Creek here on YouTube and the IHSA Champions Network. Again, I'm Steve Worth alongside Aiden North. Have a great afternoon.